In today's training, I'm going to be walking you through one of our insights, the loss capacity insight. This can be found in our insights section. You can either search for it here in the search bar, or you can go to the loss capacity section here in the middle right section and click on it. Now, this insight is great for a client who has concerns about their ability to weather a market downturn, and they want to be able to see how their portfolio and their total asset value would be able to weather a major market loss. This insight will allow you to adjust the loss event. So you could change this loss event to any of the events on the timeline, and you can even add an event here down at the bottom. I'm going to run this loss capacity event for James's retirement at age 67 and just see what his loss capacity is. And this just means how much can James afford to lose and still meet all of his goals, expenses, and still be able to not face any shortfall in his plan. So I'm going to click get started and have the software tell me what that loss rate is. This client would be able to sustain a loss rate of negative 28.69%. And that loss amount is a total of 7.7 million. You can even compare this to their existing plan. So we're looking at an insight result. You can see there's no shortfall in the plan, so no red. And then if we switch this over to the assets chart, we can see what their asset values are. I'm going to even remove the non-liquid assets and just look at their liquid assets. And I'm going to click compare this to their original plan so we can see what that major loss would look like in comparison to their existing plan. And I'm going to again just remove those non-liquid assets so we can look and see what their liquid assets would look like. So you can see a major difference between the liquid asset values between the two plans. The insight result is at the top here, a ending value of 36.2 million versus 113.9 million. However, you can see that in both plans, we are not expecting any shortfall. I hope this has been helpful. If you do have any questions about this insight or anything else you are working on, you can always click the name of your client in the top right corner, request support, enter your question into the text box, and share client access. Thanks for listening.